Turns out there are a bunch of easy chests to unlock in the human camp. And apparently there are some people left here. Probably some of the cowards who ran. I count 3. Ooh, that was a close shot.
Is that all you got? Dead.
Go!
Oh, there he is.
Is that all you got?
What's going on there?
A horse full of armor, full of monsters. Oh, fuck, even more. Damn. He's down for it.
Is that the best you can do?
Christ.
Dear God!
Yeah, that's right. Cry out for dear God. I'm able to take all that shit. Did I kill this bastard? I did, didn't I? Like, you'd think that afterwards they'd come and, you know, check if there were still people here, or at least, like, even if they don't know how to pick locks, break it open with a crowbar, because you wouldn't need to worry about the noise. I'm able to do this because I've got lasting lockpicks. I'm thinking of after finishing this, well, as soon as the DLCs come out, then I'll do a sneak playthrough. If you want to start a sneak playthrough, I mean, always remember, train in Scarlet before tutorial's over. Before Scarlet is even burned to the ground. You know? Because, you know, there are so many people there. And so little security. As long as you make sure you're not thrown in jail, everything should work out fine. $500? What the fuck? Why the fuck are there so many arrows here? So I don't use those. Well, I mean, Jesus. I fucking hate them over encumbered. Actually, I could come back. No, those are over encumbered. I mean, I could just come back again. I'm close to Talmud, which basically an extension means I'm close to Sasau. Yeah, I'm at bramislive. Okay, so the horse can't get here.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to the charcoal burners camp first. Oh god. Alright.
Yeah.
Hopefully there was someone over there.
Duh.
Ow!
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is the camp.
Yeah.
Might be not. Yeah, this is the camp. Like, I mean, well, they had a guy here. I mean, he was a mercenary. I mean, he didn't know what he was guarding. Alright, can't help him. Great, thanks. Okay. So I was on the main quest. Give all the extra documents to the pious faithful.
Yeah.
I'll go to Sasa first, since I really gotta unload some stuff. But if it becomes something important, then I can stash it on me or my horse.
Yeah.
This was that ambushed wagon. No, this is one steep hill that I'm going off. Talmud is to the left, Sasa is to the right. I've ridden from Sasa to Skalitz a couple times because I have to deal with some bandits. Oh, missed the turn there. Doesn't matter. I can take this road. As long as I stay close to the river, I'll get to Sasa eventually. The river's to the left right now. It's the Sasa River. Pretty sure I'm gonna stick to the right. But it wouldn't hurt to check. Wait, no, I think I gotta go left. Yeah, I have to go left across the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I've been here before. It looked like I was gonna get ambushed there.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, get out of here!
Oh, well, I'm the Talmark Huntsman, bitch. What? I'm the Talmark Huntsman. I have the right to kill him. I mean, it's my responsibility to take care of poachers. Is that a boar? Yeah. It's take instead of steal. And I also have the right to kill bunnies and deer and boar. Since I'm the Talmud huntsman. One of my responsibilities is taking care of poachers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, it's not an accident if it's a hanging. Like that's a noose. You can see that from the knot. Someone tied that noose and hanged him. It's not an accident. Ooh, that's a fly Garrett. That's rare. Oh, just one. Some more over here now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Am I near Sasso? Yes, I am. Stick to the left.
Yeah.
I mean, the monastery is almost like. I mean, I can see the quarry in the town, which means the monastery is to the left. And that's in my vision now. Yeah, you know what? I've got like, what, 77k. I don't think I need to go back. I mean, when it gets to From the Ashes DLC, you're gonna need like 100k. That's when I'll start to feel safe. And then I still need some more money. I mean, for other stuff. Maybe they're still open. I didn't see anyone, but the smithy has been absent for a while now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ulrich was staying here. I don't see him. He should be here. Is he just not wearing his armor or something?
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Whatever. Anyway, I paid these guys for a room for several nights. Also gotta remove my marker that I put at the my marker at the charcoal burners camp at Rovna near Hamburg. I mean, I tried to hit Ulrich with an arrow while he was fleeing on his horse, but I'm not a human, so I'm not an expert horseback archer. I'm an okay archer. Well, I've hit more than Vasek ever did at Chumps. I've only ever lost one archery contest. That was for the wine for Lady Stephanie in Red Eye. And I just lost barely. I'm really thinking about another playthrough after I've completed this. Like, not just a story. Because I'm doing the honorable stuff. And if you go the dishonorable way, it changes a lot. Not just gameplay wise. Because I'm gonna be wearing light armor then. For the feeding we're gonna do. No sneaking I'm gonna do. Then sometimes gives you sneak.
God be with you, Henry.
The good part is you can take out 2 enemies before the battle even starts. The bad part is when the battle do start, you're fucked. Because you're not wearing plate armor and your opponent might... Oh fuck. I forgot I have some stolen stuff. Officially it was stolen. This came from their... Like, most of this came from their chest. Only a couple of things that marked as stolen. Can I get the silver ring back to the guy who it belonged to? Fuck it, I'll just put everything that is stolen back. Extremely over encumbered. He's not gonna be able to buy everything. He only has 3.3k left. I need a trustworthy middleman perk, so merchants will be more willing to buy my stolen goods. I don't consider this stolen. I mean, this isn't the first time I'm selling them high-end gear. I mean, who's gonna be, who's gonna be reporting this as stolen? Like humans? As soon as they come in, they get shot with an arrow right in their stupid face.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Here, with a little something on top for a good measure.
Well now.
Alright, there's another armor smith here.
Yeah.
And there's also a tailor who'll buy my shit. There's a general trader here. Wants to buy some of my shit. I now have 82k.
Yeah.
But as soon as I reach 100k, it doesn't mean I should just stop. I mean, from the ashes, I mean, it really costs a shitload of money. I forgot this. And there's also a weaponsmith for the damn. There's also a weaponsmith here.
I'm honored that... Take care.
Don't know how much I'll be able to sell. He only has 3k. Maybe all my non-stolen armor. In Peshek, he'll buy my stolen stuff. However, I didn't help him out. Since I'm not a thief. All of my weapons are stolen. Great. Fucking great.
So, from the beginning.
At least I'm not over encumbered anymore. Should have tried to sell some of my stolen armor.
I'm at your service, sir.
Now, he might not want to buy my shit because it is stolen. But, who knows? Maybe this guy is okay with it. Some of them are okay. Some of them aren't.
That's stolen. What are you trying on me?
Perk points every... Every fourth level up. Damn. I need 4 more levels before I can finally get trustworthy middleman. Middleman.
He hides behind the cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out.
They think he's a warlock because they think he's casting spells. That's what he's saying. So some people think he's a warlock. Stupid. I would sell them for just 100.
Oh no, that looks like stolen.
Well, at least it didn't get angry. Well, sell off at that. Well, there's another armor here. I'll try that him as well. And I'll also try that to Taylor. Maybe this is the way he's staying. Throw him inside. If he is here. There it is. The trader. We just noticed that. I just noticed that blacksmiths who are outside, they don't have shop cards. We already can't afford this.
Do you want to get me in?
You might get away with selling a stolen apple sometimes, but sometimes they wouldn't even buy that. Master Oda? Oda.
God's.
He doesn't have the money. He did have an armoring kit, which I'll buy from him, because I'm running out.
Let's have a word about. Agree?
That's not enough. Aye, for that.
I didn't want to try buying it and then, you know, still not getting any money. But this guy has some money now, so like really, who the fuck would complain if they lost this money? If they lost
like
it.
stolen.
God damn it! See, it would have taken even longer. Then I gotta talk to him again.
Hey, in the temple of Jerusalem.
What? Do they heed the word? Those bloated bellies? They fleece you of your last groschen.
He's preaching against gluttony
God be with you, Henry.
I hope I can be. God be with you.
Those need some tailoring kits, now that I think of it.
Do you want to...
Well, maybe they don't identify as stolen in Red Eye. It's a whole different fiefdom. I don't haggle much.
Let's talk about the prop.
Most of the time I just get the money. Most of the
Since
time
it's
on the
I'd all...
most of the time on the guy getting the money instead of the one
Aye.
buying anything. Really, most of the time I leave with more money than I enter with.
The eye of an eagle, and it is they who heed those words. They are gold.
Like, how are they ever gonna sell all of that? Especially the cumin stuff. Who the fuck would buy cumin stuff? You wear it and you get shot. Or get your head chopped off.
Yeah.
Luckily I had to go to Red Eye anyway. Talk to Tobias Fafar. The one in charge of the silver smelting. Did I read his documents? Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna. I did try, but this is way too much.
Yeah.
I did. It's a massive book. Well, maybe not as massive as like. I mean, I don't need to read it. I mean, I'm pretty confident Master Fafar knows how to read. I mean, isn't. First of all, he's got. I mean, he is master in his name. He is Sir Radzig's second-hand man, which basically means, or his right-hand man, you know. I mean, he did oversee. I mean, Sir Radzik was in Scotland to oversee the silver mines and the smelting probably as well. And Tobias Fafar was, you know, in charge of, you know, he knew about mining and smelting and everything. So I'm guessing he knows how to read. It's strange if he doesn't. I'm pretty sure Sir Redzik knows how to read, but maybe not. There's a trader here as well. I'm not sure if I'm far enough. Yeah, I mean, the outsiders are not, they have enough money there. They've got plenty. What time is it? It's before noon. Let's do another archery competition. I'm okay with winning some money.
I'd like to try chumps one more time.
Of course. Ah, one more chump. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm not
So
a
how much
chump.
we
I'm
bet?
better than you. Last time I
No
had
half
17
measures.
out of 20
What's there to
arrows.
save for anyway?
That's the betting over with. Now here are your arrows. Good luck to you.
I mean, come on. Last time I hit 17 out of 20. And if you're a chump, you'll be lucky hitting 5. That's what I would consider being a chump.
You've no chance against me, amateurs.
Oh, still got 100% accuracy.
Got it.
Hit again. This guy's doing just as well as me, but I am faster. Man. Shot 14, that's 7 hits. Ah, that was horrible.
Ah, well, I won't miss the next one.
Hit. The fuck was that sound? Him drawing like 5 arrows at a time? Still, I've only missed like 1. Ah, miss, I think. That was a hit. Looked like it was a miss. Oh, was that a... I'm pretty sure it was a hit. Still only missed 2. Still only missed 2.
Got it.
Oh, did those logs bounce off each other? Nice, better than last time.
Almost had it.
Got it.
I mean, they gotta fire a bit faster. I mean,
Another on top.
yeah, they can't win anymore. Actually, one guy can get tied. Wait, no. Arrows. No, I've... Oh, whoa, one guy still has 16 arrows left?
Got it.
This guy only has 16 arrows left. 15. You're not gonna win when you shoot that slowly. I mean, I mean...
Ah, well, I won't miss the next one.
He's only missed 4, so that means he's not too great. He's missed 5.
Got it.
This guy's missed, what, 14? I've missed 2.
Damn, missed.
He missed 15 shots.
Another on target.
Another on top.
Hit.
Easy,
Sir, how did it
easy
go?
peasy, lemon squeezy.
Well done, Henry. You've come first. It looks like you really do know what you're doing with a bow. You're still not up to my standard.
Bitch,
are you?
went 17.
Here are your winnings.
I once hit 17 and I did better than he ever did. Now I did better than last time. With 1 arrow, but still did better than him last time. And I was competing against experts, and I fucking knocked him out of the water. I mean, if I would have only bet like 10 groschen, I would go against, you know, beginners. But I find chumps a little bit easier, actually, than regular target shooting. Yeah, I mean... I don't know why. I mean, the targets, I mean, they're not moving. But, I mean, you don't know, I mean, it doesn't matter where you hit the log. You always get a point as long as you hit one of them. With the targets, your arrow doesn't always fly exactly straight. That's why I think, you know, it's a straight arrow. It's just stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Arrows don't always fly straight. You gotta have to be really fucking strong. And have an amazing bow. You gotta have a perfect bow and a perfect arrow then. I doubt every arrow is perfect. Especially in medieval times.
I hope I can be of help to you, mate. God be with you.
Still counts as stolen. Maybe this guy's more willing.
That's stolen.
Then just gotta wait for a while. I'll stash it in my horse and then later stash it in my share chest. You don't have to be here anyway. So I think we're supposed to be first floor perks time. Oh, I'm seeing the star. Is er Hans here? Hope he is. Oh, what's Sarazik doing here? Sarazik.
God bless you. Good luck, man.
I hope he's not in there because Sir Hans's room is first of all upstairs.
I'm glad you're here.
What's happening, sir?
Uncle Sir Hanush sent for me. No doubt he wants to give me another ear bashing about the error of my ways, and he said to bring you too.
Sakra. That doesn't sound good.
Indeed. I wonder what he wants to lecture me about this time.
About the brawl we got in at the bathhouse.
You're going with me.
Alright, we should get going then, shouldn't we, Sir Hans? The sooner we get it over and done with, the better.
I suppose so. Right away. I put some of my old clothes in a trunk for you. I don't want you making me look bad in front of Hanush. So go and get dressed up before we head off.
Thanks, Sir Hans. I'll go and get changed now.
As long as I keep this in here, I know it won't be stolen. Linen shirt on my decorated shirt? What? You know, merchant sword is also a status symbol.
So, should we go then?
Let's go. I'm glad you got dressed up properly. Clothes make the man, and in your case, it's quite a transformation. Come along then.
It is true, clothes make the man, but it depends on what kind of man you want to be.
my ward and his, what shall we say, chaperone.
Uncle. My lord.
I'm
I hope
looking
I haven't
after
dragged
him,
you away from
apparently.
anything too important.
Not at all, Uncle. We were
Like
just...
boozing and whoring, for instance.
Uncle, I can...
Perhaps you were busy, causing mayhem in the middle of the night and beating up my subjects.
No, it wasn't... Henry and I were just...
Henry's as big a fool as you are.
Okay,
He's
fair.
not my ward, thank Christ. What the hell do the pair of you think you're doing? There are people in this fiefdom who work from dawn to dusk to put food on their tables, and on yours, may I remind you. And then they look at you, Hans, their lord and master, and see a drunken layabout. That fellow you beat up last night was a guard, a new guard on the town watch. And he couldn't report for duty this morning because of his injuries. I had the bailiff here complaining, and could I tell him what I really think about this whole sorry affair? Of course not. That would demean me. And you too. So I had to sit gaping like a stuffed owl and listen to his grievances. Maybe you think because you're the lord here you can get away with anything. But you're sadly mistaken, you blockhead. A lord remains a lord only as long as he commands the loyalty of his subjects. I'm sure I don't have to tell you the folk here are not exactly enchanted at the prospect of having you in charge. That was the last straw, Capon. One more of your escapades and I'll send you to your mother in Polnar. For all I care, she can dress you up like a wench and marry you off to some Hungarian.
Uncle, that arson... Archibald tried to murder me. What was I to do?
Oh, don't exaggerate. I'm hardly surprised after you molested his girl and humiliated him.
I was only...
Oh, don't whine, for heaven's sake. It's about time you started taking some responsibility. I have a job for you. Maybe that will keep you out of mischief. Sir Milota of Oleshna has turned up here. Do you know him?
Isn't he Sir Bernard's cousin?
He is. He came here with a remnant of his family to seek refuge. He's seriously wounded.
What happened to him, sir?
His fortress Oleshna was attacked by one Wolfram of Camberg. Milota pursued him almost as far as Neuhof and engaged with him. Unfortunately, the skirmish didn't end well for Milota.
Wolfram of Camberg? That name is familiar.
Yeah, he's kin to the Oleshna lords, too. A cousin of Bernard's and Milota's.
He's a
Their
robber
family
baron.
affairs are a little complicated. None of my business, of course. I just wish they'd found somewhere else to thrash out their differences.
What do you want us to do, sir?
Go and see Bernard in the courtyard. He got a report that Wolfram pillaged some other farms around Neuhof, and he's putting a squad together to ride against him. Mind your step, though. It's a family affair. After all, there'll be more to it than meets the eye. The important thing is to get that damn scavenger out of the domain. If possible, without bloodshed. I can't afford to lose any men over this business. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Very well, Uncle.
Get to work, then.
I love this because now you see Sir Hans Capon really becoming, you know, more, not respectful, more, I wouldn't say more manly, more, what's the word I'm looking for? Responsible, you know? You see him in some fancy-ass plate armor. Because in the end of the game, of the story, I mean, he also looks pretty, you know, he also goes in armor, and the way he's acting now, I wouldn't see him, you know, wouldn't see him doing that. Isn't this Captain Bernard? No.
God save you,
I don't like it.
Well, if it isn't the world-renowned victor of the rat-eye tourney, Henry of Skalitz.
Everyone has to die sometime.
So, what do you think about this?
Old Hannah, she's right about one thing. It's time to stop chasing wenches and start chasing bandits. It'll be a bit of excitement for a change.
I heard some farmhands were murdered.
I agree.
So did I. There
I was worried you'd be upset after Sir Hanish's speech.
Why would I? I finally have a chance to show Uncle what I can do. I can't wait. We'll ride there, hack those bastards to pieces, and celebrate with a good drink in the evening.
Has anyone seen my belt? I can't find
But Sir Hanish said we should get them out of the fiefdom without bloodshed if we can.
And how else do you suppose we can do that?
With diplomacy?
Make them surrender.
You can't parley with criminals. That would just damage Uncle's reputation. Every lowlife would think he could rob him without fear of reprisal. Enough talk. Let's mount up.
If you cut off a hand... If you cut off a hand, I mean... I don't wear any hats. Alright. He's an old guard. Look at his white beard.
Fucking bandits. I'd much rather do battle with other nobles. Why? Bandits are easier to defeat, aren't they? Maybe. When you're face to face with them. But those sneaky fuckers are always hiding somewhere. With the nobles, you know where you are. They have rules.
Sir Hanish sent me, Captain. I'm to join your mission. And Sir Hans, too.
And mount up, youngster, and we'll move out.
Hope he respects me a bit more now. I mean, I was fighting in bramislive, so he was sitting here. I don't know, training.
Well, Capon, when we get there, I'd like you to hold back.
You can forget about that. I'm not going for an outing. Hanish sent me to handle this matter, and handle it I will.
Yeah.
I know what you meant, Captain. Forget it.
Very well, Your Grace.
Listen, my horse is much faster.
About this robber. I heard some rumors.
Yeah. About his being a relative of mine, Melodas?
Something like that.
We have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna. Wolfen belongs to a distant branch of my family, which, well, let's just say they bring no honor to our name.
But I heard Wolfen of Camber was hanged somewhere in Silesia after plundering the bishop's estates.
I heard the same, only, well, I'm sure you've heard what they say about the Camber branch of my family.
That they're cursed? Now, Bernard, don't you think I'm a little old for fairy tales?
Think what you like. I heard it from my grandfather, and he never paid attention to old wives' tales.
I meant no offense, Captain. Well, tell me all about it then. After all, there's no smoke without fire. And I never heard about the Camber branch of a member of the family.
Very well. At home, we always spoke in whispers about our Camber relatives. Wolfen's father, Wilhelm, came to visit. Almost ashamed to say it.
You can rely on my discretion, Captain. Carry on.
Well, the servants were so afraid of him that they went and hid in the barn. Father had them whipped. Even then, they wouldn't go near Wilhelm. They were afraid he cursed them. I couldn't blame them.
I'm trying to pay attention to the
Why's that?
To the dialogue.
Wilhelm's face was so badly disfigured, folk would cross themselves when they saw him. I was afraid of him myself as a boy.
Was he wounded in war?
born that way. See, his mother, Countess Barbara of Hogwitz, didn't want to marry Wilhelm's father, my grandfather's brother. She never wanted to bear his children. So, she fell pregnant. They said she went to a witch to get rid of the child. She ended up having quintuplets. Can you imagine it? 5 babes born in one night?
Jesus Christ.
Fine.
That's not all. 4 of them didn't live till dawn.
4.
Only the 5th survived. He was disfigured. Wilhelm. They say the witch cheated her. Instead of getting rid of the child, she put the devil's seed inside her.
Good Lord, how dreadful.
Did the mother die?
Well, Wilhelm carried that with him his whole life. When his own wife was in childbed, he had 7 friars kneeling in her chamber day and night. Didn't stop the rumors. When his son, Wolfen, was born, he looked normal enough. He turned out to be as wild as a stray tomcat.
It seems he hasn't grown out of it.
You're right about that. A few years ago, Wolfen went off to Poland, and Wilhelm got worse and worse. Cursed everything and everyone in his path, starting throwing crockery at the servants. It's on his deathbed. He sent for a priest, not just to give him the
God be with you, Henry.
because they were afraid the devil would come out of him and possess someone else. Then later, Wolfen turned up, even though he was supposed to be dead. Whoa!
Sweet
Slow down.
Jesus. It sounds a lot more convincing coming from you than the stories my nurses used to
Light us
tell
some
me.
syrup.
How are we supposed
Let's
to
send
deal
them
with
to
them
scout
like
ahead.
that?
Those bastards will pay for this. They most certainly will. Let's go. We have to make camp. Hamlin, take 2 men and come back here later. Won't have Vitus and Cyril left.
There's supposed to be 2 dead scouts here. But like, a lot of women died during childbirth back in the Middle Ages. A lot, like half of them. And 5 kids in one night don't kill you? Oh, what the fuck, man? I gotta get a slower horse because look at this. This is not even funny. How come I have a better horse than nobility? Wheel with the corpse in the camp.
Henry, I'm glad you came. My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
No, I don't.
Tell me, Captain, how come this Wolfen is attacking his own king?
They say blood's thicker than water, but sometimes I wonder. Look at our king and Sigismund.
So what's the cause of your conflict with Wolfen?
Nothing in particular. Just that he's a ruffian, a treacherous bastard, and a bandit.
A robber
The
baron.
whole Camber clan is cursed.
How are you related?
Milota, Wolfen, and I have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna.
How do you mean cursed?
Like I said, Wolfen's grandfather married Countess Barbara of Hogwitz. She didn't want to bear his child and went to a witch to get rid of it. Only instead of getting rid of the unborn child, she ended up having 5.
What, all at the same time?
All in one night. Only one of them lived till morning. The youngest, Wilhelm. His face was disfigured. They say the witch deceived the Countess, and it was Satan himself who impregnated her.
And you believe that story?
Depends how you look at it. Wilhelm wasn't a bad man while he was in his right mind, but he was terrifying to look at. It shivers down my spine when I think of it. As for Wolfen, word came that he died in Silesia. Then, one day, he appeared from nowhere. There are folk who say death has no power over him.
How are you related?
Melodum, Wolfen and I have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna.
I mean, if a nobleman falls poor, he'll either become a mercenary or a robber baron, often.
What do we do now?
First, we have to find out where those Horsens are holed up. According to the reports, they raided a few farms around here. So someone should go to those places and find out what they can. You should do it, Henry. My men would probably just startle them.
All right, Captain. I'll do that. Where are the farms?
One is uphill from Neuhof, right by the woods. One here above the woods by the crossroads, directly north from our camp. Good luck, then.
Alright then. I really like this quest. I should turn my main quest off. I mean, then this is more believable when you do it this way, you know? It's got some farms, it's got the Norfolk farm. Like, I think Bernard, by saying my man would probably just startle me, I think he's trying to be a little passive aggressive here, you know? I don't do passive aggressive, but nor do I care. However, you should do it. My man would probably just startle me. I mean, I'm not a badass? The fuck? Like, dude, come on. I've won the Rantai 20 like 2 or 3 times now. Second time was a bit harder, but still able to do it.
I'm just a stupid.
I hope I can be of help to you.
Captain Bernard sent me. I'm here about the raid on your farm.
What? I've no idea what you're talking about, friend.
They raided your farm, didn't they?
No. I heard there was some raids hereabouts, but not here.
Something's not right. The captain sent me here to this very farm.
The captain must have made a mistake.
I suppose so.
Good luck to you.
Captain Bernard sent me.
Well, they came, took everything they could, and rode off again. I don't know what else I can tell you.
We're trying to catch up with that gang, so I need to hear every detail you can tell me.
She's much more honest.
How many of them were there?
2 or 3. I'm not sure. My head's still in a spin.
She looks exactly like Teresa from behind.
Which way did they go?
I don't know. I wasn't watching. My husband made me hide indoors, and I only saw them through the window.
So your husband was outside?
Yes. He tried to parley with them.
What did they take?
Not much. We haven't a pot to piss in, which I told them in no uncertain terms as soon as they came here.
So you're telling me they came here, you told them there was nothing worth taking, and they just rode off again, without further ado?
More or less.
So...
But just a while ago, you told me you were indoors the whole time.
Yes. I was. Mostly.
So, were you inside or outside? Did you talk to them or not?
Well, like I say, it was confusing. I don't remember much.
Let's get one or two things straight. I'm here under orders from Captain Bernard, and that robber baron who came here crippled his cousin and killed 2 of his men.
What's that got to do with me?
Just so you know, the captain is very keen to see justice done, and it would not be wise to obstruct him.
Me? A poor woman who was robbed? Obstruct the captain? Never.
It's quite clear to me you're not telling me everything. Or even worse, you're covering for those bandits.
I beg your pardon. I certainly am not. And now, if you don't mind, I have... Take care.
I have no problem slitting their throats. To find out.
Are you pulling my pizzle?
What? What are you talking about?
Your wife just told me the bandits were here. What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Or maybe they were here while I was away.
No, he was here.
What are you on about? Are you trying to tell me bandits attacked your farm, and your wife didn't think to mention it to you?
She can be quite forgetful sometimes.
You tried to parlay with them.
What happened here?
All right. They were here. But please understand, we don't want to get into trouble.
Why would you get into trouble?
My wife was at their camp, taking care of a wounded man.
So they threatened you?
They didn't have to. If someone finds them there, they'll soon put two and two together.
So your wife knows where they're camped?
Greetings.
Unfortunately, yes.
No, it's fortunate she does. We've got a good chance of catching them unawares.
Oh well.
Now, I gotta wash off and clean and repair my armor because, for some reason, you know, they don't like me, or you know, they don't trust me because I'm bloody. Because I rode into someone, because someone rode into me. Actually, I didn't ride into anyone. Ooh, new perk point for maintenance. Doesn't apply to armor. I repair my own clothing.
Alright, let's put an end to this charade.
What are you talking about?
Your husband told me you know where they're camped, so spit it out. What happened here, and how are you mixed up in it?
They came a few days ago, took a pig and a sack of apples. We put up no resistance. I noticed one of them had an injured leg, so I offered to treat it for him.
Why would you help those cutthroats?
They didn't behave violently towards us, and I thought it would be best to keep them happy. At least they left me some apples.
Go on. What happened then?
They rode off, and I prayed we'd seen the last of them. Only the same evening, they came back again. One of them had been wounded, and they wanted me to take a look at him. They gave me some coin and took me to their camp. And in the morning I came home again.
So you know where they're camped? I'd like you to lead me there.
I won't go to their camp, no. But I know of a place where you'll have a good view of it.
That'll do me.
Good luck then.
This is at the camp. What? I haven't been here? What the fuck? I've got Scout 1. All these scouts should be going away.
I'm not going any further. If they saw me, I'd be done for. The camp's not far away in this direction.
Thanks. And don't worry. I'll deal with those bastards.
I pray you do.
I mean, I shouldn't take him out.
Looks like I found it. I better get back and report to Captain Bernard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another one nearby. 12. Found a combat. I have no idea where I am. Pretty damn fast, actually. Even though I have to, even though I'm wearing this armor. Yeah, they really gotta get their story straight, these people. If you don't have the same story, I mean, come on. Like, why the fuck would they not tell me where it is? Even though they didn't threaten you, they still stole from you. I mean, if they would put up resistance, they would start to threaten them. Actually, fuck threaten them. They would just cut them down and take it. Take whatever they wanted. Pick up some apples. Yep, I do. What the fuck? Why are you sitting on the ground? So Hunt's on the ground? That's a first.
Good day.
I found that encampment.
Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Is it far?
No, no.
How many men did you
Walking distance, basically. You don't need to ride far. Around 10.
Around 10.
Both.
Same as us. Well, now we'll see if my cousin is really as tough as they say. Otherwise, he'll be swinging tonight from the Rattay ramparts.
Sounds good to me, Captain.
Don't get
It's
too
more
cocky.
superior.
Skirmishes in the woods can get tricky. Who knows what the bastard has up his sleeve?
Don't
Anyway, I'll
talk
round
back.
up the men
Don't
and you
talk
can lead us
back
to
to your
this camp.
superiors. Sounds more of a friend.
Of course. Ready when you are.
Where's the Huns?
Wolflin of Camberg, for your crimes against Sir Meloda of Oleshna, Sir Hanush of Leiper, you have been declared a reprobate and an outlaw. Will you willingly lay down your arms and accept your just punishment at the hands of Sir Hanush? Or do you intend to offer resistance?
That's a difficult choice, cousin. What do you say, man?
Am I to take it you intend to resist?
I didn't want to, but these men here talked me into it.
We're wasting our time, Captain. This brute here
Look at
has
his
the
fancy
honor of a
armor.
common footpad. These murdering swine slayed Vitus and Cyril. I think it's time they pay for it. What do you say, men?
Damn right it was blood!
At those bastards! Charge!
Come on then, you curs!
And there's that leader done for.
Glory!
Here's the glory! Glory! We won! Glory! Here's the Lord Capon! Sir Hanush!
Here's the Lord
Capon! Sir Hanush!
Hurrah!
We won!
God be praised, we won!
I was the only one who really got a hit in.
Victory is ours, Captain.
Praise the Lord. Men are no easy pickings. You and Sir Hans helped us a lot.
I was the only one that got a hit in on him.
Break camp and head back to the castle. You ought to go on ahead and report to Sir Hans.
Yes, Captain.
See you later.
Oh, 400 arrows. That's what was weighing me down. Tournament arrows, who aren't even that great. 400 of them. I don't know what Sir Hans did. I mean, I charged in first, head on, and owned the guy. I mean, he blocked one of my attacks with a shield? Did I even get hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nest. Come on, find. What was the nest? Hadn't found one in quite some time. Oh, found you, bitch. That's right there. I gotta find some raven feathers. Those are rare. I mean, I found some white feathers. I mean, you can find black feathers and raven feathers. I mean, raven feathers are also black, but those are unmistakable. Black feathers, they could be from a raven or chicken. Or pigeon. Raven feathers and black feathers that are unmistakably ravens. Oh! These were the scouts. These were the scouts he sent out. Okay. I thought there were just two bodies on the ground that I failed to see. I don't know why they undressed them though when they hanged them. Like, what's the point of it? Right? Stick to the left, right just through the woods, and I don't like going through the woods, especially around this time since it's almost evening. Means those bastards are more likely to attack. If I do get ambushed. I mean, it's still kind of stupid to attack me. I mean, I have a good reputation in most places. I'm known as the hero of Talmberg and Master Huntsman of Talmberg. You know, I've defeated every known human camp in Talmberg. Every known bandit camp in the Red Eye Fiefdom. And I wasn't in the mood for killing more bandits. That's why the Cesar Fiefdom still has got a bunch of them. A bunch of bandits fiefdom. A bunch of bandits bandit encampments. I like that you can't get every single, you know, quest whenever you want, so you won't really be too underleveled. I mean, activities, yeah, you know, interlopers and other stuff. I know it's pretty often in the church, and I also get some good armor for this. I'm pretty sure it has some gold edges.
What do you need?
Some gold in it.
I have news from the camp, Sir Hans.
Speak.
Unfortunately, we couldn't avoid a skirmish.
Where's Hans? I hope he's not.
There's no need to worry, my lord. Lord Capon's alive and well. Lord Capon is busy celebrating.
So you succeeded?
Wolfen is dead, and his men routed. Captain Bernard and the others are hunting them down in the woods right now.
By God, that's excellent news. I must say, Henry, after all that's happened recently, I'm glad something finally turned out well.
So am I, sir.
Yeah.
And I think you deserve to be rewarded for your efforts.
Thank you, sir.
See you later.
Magdeburg Cuirass. Ooh, this is 4 better stab damage, 3 better slash damage, 1 better blunt damage. Let me just get that off, see what it looks like. Ah, gold plates, gold edges. Which one was I using? I was using this one. Ooh, so my visibility is also less. Conspicuousy is less. My conspicuous and charisma is also less. Nice. I mean, I am more conspicuous, but that doesn't matter. I mean, still not very conspicuous, you know. I'd be conspicuous when I'd be wearing, you know, dark stuff. And, shouldn't forget. Red, yellow.
Will you come tomorrow?
Greetings, Goodbye.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Do these town peasants think they're on a first-name basis with me? Oh, finally it works. didn't work at first. Yeah, I couldn't take anything from a horse's inventory for a while. Yeah, 400 tournament arrows.
How are you? See you later.
I don't like this, but the rest I'm gonna keep. You know, those are nicer stuff. Then this shit can go. This can go, this can go. Got some nice boots.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Alright, so.
Let's sell everything I got and then don't end it.
Here.
Well, now.
Like, who would even carry 400 arrows? That's like, I don't know how many arrows fit in a guyver or quiver or whatever, but not 400. I mean, I like to have 50, and that'll do.
God almighty.
50 will do. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I can sell that brown hose. $14 better piercing arrows. Better hunting, better piercing. 14. And boom, I'm happy. And doesn't this look great? Oh, whoops. Boom. Fancy. Fancy lad.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess now, or won't be long before I can start with
Yeah.
Sans' Armor's Adventures. Nice! Because that's the only quest I know of that I can do with him. Well, any further quest I can do with him. See? But this means, you know, he's become a bit more responsible, you know? I mean, he wanted me to be with me, you know? However, like, it feels like, you know if a friend ever invites you to his house and then, you know, one of his parents is just completely, busted on him hard. Like, extremely hard. You know, Sans just being absolutely chewed up and shipped back out in front of me. Like, I mean, I was involved in it slightly, but I was still involved. And I even, you know, said, put him in the stocks. Never killed anyone.
That'll keep evil spirits at bay.
You should definitely punish him. I mean, if word gets out that you let someone like if it got out that Sans would let anyone treat him like that, you know, it wouldn't be a good look for him.
So, are you happy with your new cook, Merchant Hagen?
Happy? It's a fucking nightmare.
Well, what's the matter? I chose her according to my best knowledge and conscience.
She certainly knows how to cook. Her food is excellent. But her stories...
Stories?
More like sermons, actually. All about the evils of Mammon, how Jesus threw the merchants out of the temple and whatnot. And it's all Father Francis this, Father Francis that. No doubt, Father Francis was a saint with infinite patience.
The main thing is she knows how to cook, isn't it?
True. Her trout, braised in wine with spices, honestly fit for a king, I must admit. And she can manage all the housework. Perhaps in time, she'll lose interest in preaching. I hope.
I'm glad everything turned out well. Very well.
Godspeed. May the Lord watch over you.
Asking for a reward is kinda, you know, I mean, I did get rewarded from the bailiff. I mean, all he cared about, he told me, was if she could cook. Alright, where is her horse? I mean, this is his horse. But this ain't his horse. Because I want to start down a bit. Actually, we're going to take a break. Gonna do something. And then we're going to do, I think the Armor's Adventures of Sir Hans Capon DLC. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.